not me, not me coming on YouTube with a blah, 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 blah. Not me coming on YouTube with a full story time. Okay, we just gonna call this dude A, okay? Mind you, I had to block A, and if A happened to find this YouTube video, oh well, you should have just submitted. Point blank, period. Anyways, let's dig into this story. So I'm on the dating site Plenty of Fish, and because I want to find someone that can match my energy. Okay, so before you be like Plenty of Fish, why don't you just go out on regular and go outside? Because I don't like people. I don't like a group. Like I don't like people. Like I don't. It works. Okay, Plenty of Fish works for me. So shut up. Don't judge me. I can feel the judgment through the camera. Anyways, so look. Now, me, I'm talking to guys. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. When I tell them no, I get a lot of narcissistic men, and then they'll be like, oh well, you're fat, you're ugly, you're missing teeth, whoop-de whoop-de woo, try to, bring down my self-esteem, I guess. And I reflect that. Then I come across a couple of guys, that be all right, and then we conversate, and then they show me that that ain't it. So this one dude, now this the only dude on Plenty of Fish, POF, this the only dude that got my number, because I let him know from the rip, like I'm not with the shits, like I'm not falling for it. You're not gonna gas me up, like ain't none of that. Like I'm not with none of that. I say you're not gonna pick me up, put me on the shelf, use me when you want to. We not doing all that. Like I know my worth, I know what I deserve. Like I run it all down. He's like, oh, don't categorize me with them other people. I don't know what type of men you dated, but I'm not like them. I'm totally different. Whoop de whoop de woo. Give me your number. So I'm like, okay. Now me, the reason why I gave him my number is because I like transcripts. Two phone shorty. Anyways, so I gives him my number. Alright. And we start, like, he continued texting me on the app or whatever. So after he asked my number, he continued texting me on the app. So I was like, so you asked for my number to continue texting me on the app? I blocks him. He texts my phone. Transcript. Hey, how are you? I'm trying to figure out why you asked for my number and then still decide to keep talking to me on the app. I sent a message here. Didn't go through until I checked again and realized I saved it wrongly, meaning this number. I said, I was like, I replied to the hey, how are you, and say I'm fine, thanks for asking. He was like, and then he replied to my saying, so I had to go back on the app and check it again. And I once again said, He was like, you're sexy though, so tell me, have you ever been to his location? Well, I won't do him like that, but his location. I was like, I deleted the app. First lie, shut up. So if you didn't save my number, you damn sure wouldn't have it. And that was to reply to, him going back to the app or whatever. I was like, I don't travel to men. This is me repeating myself because I said all this shit to him on the app. He was like, all right, sounds good. I can travel to you, sweetie. I was like, I already don't give out my number anyways. So count yourself lucky. Because I don't be giving out my number. I'm not about to give you my location. This is like the 4th or 5th time this man done asked me for my location. He was like, I was just asking if maybe you probably want to come here. I'm here for work, so I stay in a hotel until my work's completed. I respond with, because now I'm responding to each message. To the have you been to his location? I was like, I know I'm sexy. I hear it every day. Age 2 to 35, my parents until they passing. He replied to that saying, ouch, sorry for your loss. And me responding to him talking about him staying in a hotel for work, I was like, I don't got just the look. Y'all know I'm coming petty as fuck. I'm like, I don't got gas. My car needs a full tune up. I was like, which makes it even easier for me not to travel to men. And then I replied to his ouch, sorry for your loss with thanks. He was like, it's so sad to lose parents. I also just lost mine. He goes on to say, if you love travel, I don't mind picking you up to my hotel and taking you back. If you want to chill down here, his location, he can bring me here and then drive me back. He loved driving. Trust him. I responded with, just take one step at a time. That's all. I spent everything on my parents' funeral, so I'm tapped out on funds. First off, I did pay for my father's funeral. I was tapped out. I got a whole lot of money, and I spent it in hotels because I was homeless. Now, why didn't I just say that? Don't ask me. That's none of his business. The point is, I ain't got no money. What the fuck? Before y'all continue judging me, back to the story. I was like, so I'm able to keep myself out of drama and problems with men because I don't got no money. And I was like, and just like no one has my phone number, no one else has my address. Safety reasons. You're in a hotel, not at home, so it's not like I'm going to know where you live. So I'm going to decline on letting you know where I live. Then he proceeds to say, oh, I'm from Virginia. I came here for work. And on about him trying to keep it real. But let's read it. I came here for work. I've been in a hotel for almost a week and a half now. That is why it's boring for me. I don't know anyone or anywhere. I'm being honest and telling you the truth because one thing I believe is keeping it real. Y'all know how I'm about to respond, but let's do it. Look, if you looking for a hookup, go back to the site, to the website, because I have no money to get my car fixed at the moment. I don't have money for a short road trip, and I don't hook up with random guys at hotels. You lucky you got my phone number, and which is dot 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 dot. And now I feel like you're pressuring me to come to your hotel. So I'm kind of regretting giving you my phone number. Then he start pulling back, stop talking about the hotel. Oh, come on, that's not what I said. I was like, I just paid rent, which I did, and I just paid car insurance and utilities, which I did. I really am broke because I paid my bills. I'm not pressuring you to come to my hotel. I'm telling you where I live and why I live there. Coming to you is not a problem. I don't mind coming to you either. I just said to you, I'm not giving you my address. So why are you so forcing yourself on me? This is what's going through my head. Y'all know that dude be fucking for real. So I send him that. Then he proceeds to laugh at it like it's a joke and tell me who he is. Ha ha ha. I am A, by the way. I was like, I told you multiple times that I don't go to men. I don't chase after men. I'm a lady and not of the night. I have respect for myself, and I told him my name. He was like, I could come to you. You have a very beautiful name. Now, And then I respond with, now I gotta ask, what do you want and to go where? I tell him what my name means, and he was like, and that beauty got me attracted to you. My name means the crown of beauty, and his response is, that beauty got me attracted to you. So off rip, called him out. I was like, or is it my healing sexual energy you're attracted to? He responds with, everything, your sexual energy, your beauty, and I will want more out of it. I was like, you call yourself keeping it real. Well, keep it real. Cause you was just pushing the issue and me coming to your hotel room. After addressing that I'm not coming to your hotel room multiple times, you're willing to come to me. You're giving off lust and you're rushing. Now, I want to know, why are you so excited that you're in a rush? He responds with, yes, I'm keeping it real. And that because I find you attractive and I need your sexual healing. I would love to spend some quality and love making with you. As an attractive lady, trust me, I won't hold back from making love or having sex with you, only if you don't hesitate. I mean no disrespect, but you got my attention and I would love to. My nigga, my nigga, you will never hit this. This, mind you, this dude is blocked. This dude is blocked. He's blocked. I'm going to tell you why at the end, why he's blocked. I said, I hate repeating myself, but here we are. I enjoy my own company more than chasing anything that doesn't make me feel like I'm being uplifted. If you just want sex and I was like, you just want sex and you're not lonely, you're just horny. I was like, I'm not looking for, and you're definitely like every other guy. You're not, my bad. I'm laughing. I hate when I start laughing because I close my eyes and I don't read shit. I said, you're not what I'm looking for, and you're definitely like every other guy. So now you show me you're a liar, manipulator, and you only want sex to discard me once your needs are met. He responds with, heck no. I said, look at it from my perspective and stop thinking with your fucking dick. Sheesh. This nigga responds with, you got it all wrong. I'm not the type of guy to ghost after having sex. I was like, you better go beat your dick on Pornhub and clear your mind because you're not seeing what I'm seeing. And find someone else to get your sexual energy from and then talk to me. He said, I don't know what type of guys you've been with, but I'm not here. But I'm not. And I will never be like them. It's okay to assume, but it's not okay to conclude in such a way. I was like, I'm not what you're looking for. You show me everything I need to see. I don't need to see no more. He's like, okay, if you say I'm not what you're looking for, then I respect it. He definitely called me after that. He called me And the phone call went as such. Oh, you got me wrong. You got me misunderstand. I'm inviting you out here so I could take you out to dinner, so I can take you out, spend some time with you. We can go out for drinks or something, have a good meal, this, that, and the third. And then proceeds to tell me about he's going out to eat with his team. He'll call me back. So while he's out with his team, he's texting me where they went out to eat. So I'm like, okay, you already said that. He was like, well, what are you doing? I'm like, making beef oodles and noodles for dinner. He was like, okay, sounds yummy. I was like, it's food. I'm like, bro, you're going out to eat with your team. Why are you talking to me? Boy, bye. Then he texts, I'm back. I'm like, okay, hope the food was good. He was like, yeah, the food was nice. I was like, okay, cool. He was like, let me get in and I'll call you. I'm like, okay. He called. I ignored the call. He was like, hello, called you. And I read the message. And I'm like, I'm getting ready for bed. My apologies. He calls back. So he calls back. We're talking on the phone. He asked me to tell him about myself. Told him about my goals, my dreams, the fingerprint, the thumbprint, the imprint I want to leave on this world. And, have a opening conversation because I don't usually open up to people about the things that I want to do in life anymore. And I opened up to him and I told him what I want to do in life and stuff. He was like, okay, that sounds really cool. I like that about you. Yeah, that's really nice. And as we talking, because as you can see, I'm not showing nothing. So as we're talking, I reaches for something. He sees just that right there. He was like, yeah, I saw in your other pictures you got tattoos. Like, how many tattoos do you have? I responded with, I have a lot. He was like, well, let me see. Stand up. No, I'm not about to do that. Oh, why? Why you acting shy now? This, stand the third. Nigga, I'm not acting shy. I'm not about to just show you my body. I sit around the house, you know what I mean, without clothes. So I'm not about to get up and just show you my naked body. Nigga, you tripping. So he's like, oh, alright, whatever, I guess. He was like, do you got a tattoo on your ass? I like tattoos on ass. Let me see your ass. I'm like, I'm not doing that either. So I was like, why don't you tell me about yourself? He's like, oh, you ever heard that Nigerian men or African men in general like to fuck a lot? Because that's the rumor I hear. That's why a lot of girls don't like to talk to me because they just be making the assumption I like to fuck a lot. I mean, sex is important, very important, but I don't be fucking all the time. And I'm like, that's not your goals and dreams and what you want to be in life and what you want to do and the type of man you are. That's you just having a sexual conversation. This is my look on FaceTime, bro. Like, we're on FaceTime at this point. So I'm just like, okay. He was like, how do you feel about sex? I'm like, I'm not focused on it. But can you tell me about you? So then he proceeds to tell me about an ex-girlfriend and how, she don't want to fuck a lot and he want to fuck a lot. So we went right back to the topic of sex. I'm like, you keep talking about sex. You keep bringing up sex and everything else. So what's your STD results looking like? And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I've been to the doctors. I got tested. I have no STDs, no transmitted diseases. Like, my vagina is clean. He's like, what that got to do with anything? I was like, that got everything to do with everything. He was like, we're going to be using condoms anyways. Condoms are 99.99% effective. Condoms can break. So when was the last time you got checked? In the words of Kevin Hart, don't make me laugh. This nigga face. I don't know, like 3 months ago. Oh, you due for another one, ain't you? I was like, why don't you go get checked? Why don't you make a doctor's appointment and go see a doctor's and go get checked? Again, don't make me laugh. He proceeds to say, I'm not from here. I just been here for a little while or whatever. I don't have a doctor's here. I'm like, you got a job, you got money. Why don't you go to the clinic? Urgent care, something. I was like, why don't you go get, tested? You could pay for it. He's like, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. We gonna be using condoms. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why we worried about the STD. I was like, I went and got checked. I got tested. I got my results right here in my phone. It ain't nothing but to screenshot it and send it to you. And the reason why I have a whole negative one is because I just went and got checked. And I could send it to you. So I'm asking you for yours. Because if you ask me for mine, I could send it to you. So he won't be a smart ass. Well, let me see yours. I don't got to lie about shit. You see the little part where the screen, that's how you know we was on FaceTime, and it's green. I screenshot it while we was on the phone. While we was on the fucking phone. I'm out here clean. I'm like, I showed you mine, so show me yours. He got quiet. I mean, quiet as a lamb. I mean, he had nothing more to say. Because I saw him open up his phone. I saw him open up that message while I was on FaceTime, and he had nothing more to say. We was quiet for at least 4 minutes. And I hung up. He was like, why you hang up? I was like, you fell asleep. He was like, no. He was like, no, you making me horny the way you talk, honestly. Which means my intuition was right to hang up the phone. Let me tell you what I saw this man do. He covered up himself in the blanket like this and then slid his hand down under there. He was getting ready to ejaculate by listening to my voice and watching my face. I hung up instantly. My intuition said, hang the fuck up. And I hung the fuck up. And then I was like, I'll just talk to you tomorrow. He was like, I'm just relaxing. I'm not sleeping, but I can let you go if you need sleep. But I definitely want to get on top of you. Still talking sexually. I was like, yeah, I need sleep. And then I was like, boy, bye, good night. He was like, okay, good night. I was like, my phone needs to charge. He was like, okay. I ain't talked to him at all. My last thing saying to him was, go get tested and stop talking to me sexually. That's the last thing I said to him, and then I stopped texting him. We didn't text at all. He hit me up 8:19 p.m. yesterday talking about how are you. I'm like, I'm still waiting on your STD results. This nigga says, before we fuck. I said, I'm still waiting on your STD results. He was like, yeah, no worries. I was like, have a blessed night. He calls me. I rejected the call. He FaceTimed me. I rejected the FaceTime. He was like, you hang up. I was like, do you have your STD results? He was like, I was like, until I have your STD results, please stop calling me. Because after I said, do you have your STD results, he called me again. Like, this man was blowing up my fucking phone. Do it show up on here? No, it don't. Damn. It's on this phone. He was like, why do I need that to talk to you? We can use a condom. I won't fuck you without a condom. I am not speaking to you until you have your STD results. You not telling me anything about you. I don't know anything about your goals, your dreams, what you aspire to be. You're only focusing on sex. The entire conversation we had last night was me telling you about me, things that I've been through, how much I've grown, how much I've changed, and what I want to do with myself. You didn't even tell me anything about you. You just want to talk sexually. So until you have your STD results, sir, please stop talking to me, because you don't want to talk about anything positive. You just want to talk about sex and how much you like to have sex and how high your sex drive is and how your exes couldn't keep up with you or didn't like you because all you want to do is have sex. I don't want to talk to you until you have STD results. Period, point blank. Because all you want to do is talk sexual.
He's going to say, you deleted the audio. No, he deleted the audio. I didn't delete shit because clearly I still have it. So he basically, Okay, so I turned around and I said,
have a blessed life. It was nice chatting with you. I'm no longer going to be entertaining you. I'm done. I'm so done.
He's going to say,
I'm going to block you now because you don't get the picture.
You know what he says? I'll go get the results. I'll let you see how it goes. Since you want it, I'll go get it for you. Because I said I'm blocking you at this point. My response.
I am done conversating with you. You refuse to go get checked. You refuse to produce results. I'm blocking you. I'm done.
See? I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try to. I don't know if you can see it. Damn. Oh, well. Anyways, at the bottom it says unblock caller. So, he blocked. Like, I don't got time. I'm out here asking for STD results. I need to see what you got. Since you're trying to give away dick, you ain't trying to make sure. Because I said my car fucked up. I don't got gas. I don't got money for a road trip. You not trying to sponsor the trip. You're not trying to do nothing. You're not even trying to say, well, how much is it to get your car fixed? Here go the money for it. None of that. So now, since you won't spend the money on me, I'm going to turn it on. Spend the money on you. You don't even want to spend the money on you, but you rather spend the money to come get me so that you could give me whatever untreated STD you may possibly have. The story of my life and plenty of fish. I'm going to keep doing videos like these.